This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT English meaning question. We see here that we have these two adjectives, required and necessary, and they're acting on intelligence. So we want to find the way to best express the author's purpose, but also not be too redundant. So the sentence is telling us that only some people have this required and necessary intelligence. This already sounds a little bit odd because the ideas of required and necessary, they both point to this concept of something that we need. So we need this intelligence. So saying that it's required and necessary, you don't need both. You should choose one or the other because they both imply this same idea. And with ACT questions, you want to keep good style. And good style, one of the marks of good style is not being too wordy, but also just not repeating yourself. So that's not going to be good. Choice 2 just has required. This is probably going to be our right answer because it doesn't repeat things, but let's just continue. Choice 3 is better because when you have two adjectives, it's really nice and it's correct style to put a comma between them. But again, you don't need required and necessary at the same time. So even though this is more correct than just nothing here, which isn't correct form for adjectives, you don't need both. Same thing with choice 4. So having an and here is another option. So when you have two adjectives, you can either have a comma or you can have an and. So grammatically, this is correct, but it presents a meaning issue because we don't need to say they're both required and necessary since they both imply this idea of need. So let's just stick with the most concise answer that we don't repeat ourselves, and that's required, choice 2.